Hi guys, what's up? This is C Documentaries. It's your boy, Corey Blunt. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's going on? I was gonna say we're gonna talk about bullying again. Like I said, I want to talk about stuff that's going on now. I'm about to go to work now. It's almost like 6:30, 6:40, so I'm gonna have to make this one short. But I want to explain to y'all. I'm gonna work at Lulu Cup today, and I'm working with ZS, of course, y'all know, and Sumner. And I think he's gonna try to snap shots at me as much as he can today, because of what's been heard, what's been told. And I figure out how smear campaign works. If you watch my last thing I wrote on there, how it works. What people do is take pictures and then they show their friends, and that's what they do. And they send them out to everybody, so that when they see me, this is how they react that way. And that's why I can't stop it. So I want to let y'all know this is how it goes. But I was going to tell you an interesting story about a guy. I'm not going to use his name. I'm going to use somebody else. But I was working at Safeway, and he worked in Frozen on 56. Okay? And he'd get mad every day. And guess what? People would see him, I see him every day, and he'd just get mad, and he'd be throwing tantrums. He gets angry. And I see him just going out, and there's nobody there, and I see him just lashing out, right? And that's what he usually does when he was working at Frozen. He'd just lash out, right? But this is kind of like relates to a story. This is kind of relates to what goes on. So I see it all the time. I don't care. It's not my business. I don't care. Whatever, right? So this is how this works, so y'all can understand how it builds to people doing what they do, and this is how it works. So people see that. So like I said, I saw it. Let's say I saw it, for example, right? So I tell my friends, yo, man, this guy's messed up. Whatever. Watch what he does. That day, right? So. Bam, right? There you go. Now, other people have seen it, right? Now, right? Other people have seen him do something, say something, whatever after that. They're going to watch him like a hawk, because of what I just said, right? So it's going to build. So now more people are going to do the same thing, right? Because they just saw it, and they see anything he does out of the ordinary, and let's say it happens again. He goes in the frozen cooler, and he gets mad, right? Say he does it. Guess what? Now, this group of people that saw it. So, guess what? Now they're angry with him. Now they think he's out of his mind. So now what they're going to do is, now they don't have everybody not talk to this guy. He's not going to get talked to no more. He's going to get isolated. He's going to be by himself. Even though he just got angry, because let's say something went wrong in the Frozen. He's got mad. Just a normal reaction, right? So this is what happens. So now, it's a group of people, so nobody's not going to talk to him because this is what they heard. He's out of his mind. He's the worst person in the world, right? But all he did was get mad because he just get mad about his Frozen because people weren't doing it the way he wanted to do it, right? So now, what people are going to do is they're going to avoid him. No one's going to talk to him. It's probably management, right? So he's going to try to figure out what the heck is going on, right? Because that's the first thing you do. You see that stuff, right? That's the first thing you think. So that's what he's going to do. And when he does that, he's not going to get no answer from nobody. Everybody's going to ignore him. They're going to pretend he doesn't exist. And they're going to clown him behind his back. But he's not going to realize, he's not going to know what to do because people are treating him like that. All he's going to do is try to stay away because he don't know what's going on, right? That makes sense, right? So you still with me, folks, right? So the next thing he's going to do is, sooner or later, they're going to start just treating, like I said, he's going to call him out. He's going to go to the bosses, talk to everybody he can. And guess what? Now they're going to say, okay, what's going on? And then like, well, blah blah blah, people are not talking to me, blah blah blah, right? That's not going to happen. That's not going to change anything. Now what they're going to do is they're going to change it up. Now everybody's going to start talking to him and act like everything's okay, but they still don't like him, and they're still going to treat him like crap behind the scenes. So he keeps going to work, does his normal thing, right? Goes to Safeway on 56, still doing his thing, right? So he's going, and next man I know, now that they've done that, it spreads so far down. When he goes to work, he can see people ignoring him, and every time he comes around, people act like he doesn't exist. Right? Because that's how it works. So now he's like, oh, okay, dang, they treat me like this. What the heck's going on, right? And he's getting tired of it because basically it's the same routine. Now the people that were probably, like work with him, like the dairy department, night crew, whoever, right? Now they're not talking to him. He's done. He can't talk to those people because these people are close to him. Maybe people in the check stands wouldn't talk to him anymore. It's done. It's a done deal. So now, what he's thinking is, I gotta get out of here. This place is crazy. People are not talking to me. I can talk to certain people, but I'm still getting looked at like I'm just like the world's worst person. Excuse me, get my words out. So now he's like, okay, this is stupid. So now he's thinking I should quit, right? He's trying to get out of there because it's stupid, and he sees he's not getting treated well. But like I said, they've already tore his name. They already tearing him up from the outside already. So of course, sooner or later, guess what? He quits. He goes to the next job, and guess what? Since he goes to the next job, it's the same routine. It's the same routine going on, and he realized before he can even get to the next job that it's out there. It's everywhere. Out there. He sees people acting weird in front of him. So what has just happened is, let me tell you what has just happened, folks. Since I'm using myself as the example, or whoever else, I saw him, right? So I'm using myself. So now, what I've done is I've had other people do the dirty work for me. Now I have to get my hands dirty, because now I've told a lot of people that this guy is doing some out of his mind or whatever. I told him bad. So now I ain't gotta do nothing no more, because my pawns are out there now, and that's what they are. They're pawns. So I send them out there. So guess what they're doing? They're doing my dirty work. Now I ain't got to do nothing no more. My hands are clean. I've already walked away from the scene. It's done. And I'll tell you why. It's because I started something. Just by that small talk, it just started something, ignited something that was not there. And that's how that happens. So now this dude's running around thinking everything's all good, and he sees people treating him bad, and he can't figure out what the heck's going on. Of course, it's because he's left me. So I'm mad because this guy just left me. And that's not the way it works, You're my entertainment. I enjoy bringing you down. And he's got nothing. But because he was angry that day, and people saw him do it again, how can I take advantage of that? How can I make this guy look bad? So that's how that works. So now, like I said, now he goes to his next job. Guess what? It's the same routine. He goes further out from 56, further away. And he has the same thing happen. And why does that happen? Smear campaign. So that's how it works, folks. I want you to understand. And I use myself as an example, but I'm not, like I said, I know this guy. The guy that, not the name, but the person itself that used to work for Frozen. I do know his name and all that. I'm not going to do that. But what I'm saying, I'm using him as an example so you can understand this is how a smear campaign happens. And what they do is, like I said, after that, it doesn't even matter. Like I said, if he does anything out of the ordinary, it just spreads. It spreads. Because now I've eliminated myself, like I said, out the picture, and my palms are doing all the work, because now I just told him this guy's a bad person. They've already seen him just lash out in the frozen cooler, even though personally, like I said, he was just mad. So what? He got mad about something. So what? But like I said, once you see that, you can take advantage of it. Use it to any way you want to. It has nothing to do with good person, bad person, or out of their mind, whatever. But that's how a smear campaign works. And now like I said, I went out there and I start telling people, like I said, when I had the group, right? They start telling whatever they want to out there. And I've told them out there too. This is how bad this person is. We just spread it. And then guess what? It gets out there and it's everywhere. Now this guy is basically trying to survive and do what he's got to do, because he's got a family. So he's thinking everything's cool. No. And that's how a smear campaign begins, folks. That's how it starts. Just like that. All they need is something bad, something they can think of to make you look not normal. They will do anything to get it. And that's how they do this. So now, like I said, I feel sorry for this guy, because now they're traveling around taking pictures of him, and they're running around, they're telling people bad things, and you can't stop it. And that's a smear campaign, people. So I just want to let you know how a smear campaign works and how that goes down. And they're going to tell, like I said, I'm going to flip it, because I'm going to make sure I look the good guy, and I'm just, the good person, and he's just the bad person in the world. And I want to make sure people understand that. And that's how a smear campaign happens. It's that easy, because it gets flipped. And then I make myself the victim. Like, I was like, man, I could have been like, yeah, he was doing this to me. He was wilding out, man. And what I'm saying? He was cursing at me, whatever it takes to make this stick. So that's a smear campaign, people. Pretty much in short. I summed it up for you, and I show you the circumstances. Just use somebody's example. That's how easy that is. But anyway, I just want to put that out there, because people don't understand how that works. It's real quick. You wouldn't even think about it, because you're like, what? But you wouldn't think that way. But that's how they do it, unfortunately. So I want to say I'm working on Lulu Cup today, but I'm guessing, like I said, ZC is gonna try to take pictures of me all day long. So if you hear anything bad about me, it's coming from Lulu Cup and the Sumner. and I'm gonna say he's gonna probably try to take my pictures today, definitely, because we work together, and he does not like me. This dude been trying to get a picture of me since day one. So if I do anything out of the ordinary, he's already taken my picture anyway and send that to his friends. So he's gonna do the same thing today. It'll be the same routine, and I know it. Like I said, I can't do nothing about it. I gotta work. So, but I want y'all to know that I'm documenting so you can understand already how a spirit campaign works and what you go through and the way people treat you. It's sad. I mean, like I said, I wish I could just get some of these people on tape, but like I said, you can't really do it that way because now you make yourself look like a nut running around and trying to videotape everybody you run into. I think that's not a good way to go. I feel like it, that's just, I think it's ridiculous. You won't get nothing across that way. All that you gotta do is keep doing what you do, and like I said, honesty is the key, and be yourself, and hopefully this will change things. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, success is the best way, and being a good person, I just don't see no other way other than those two things I've said. I haven't found another way yet. So I mean, anything other than that, I mean, like I said, they're gonna snap your pictures. The people close to you, the people that you know, it does not make no difference. Hopefully, you know who you are, your true self will prevail. I want to tell you that, who you are, not what they perceive you as, and that's what should matter. But unfortunately, these people out here are my judge and my jury. They judge on what's going to happen to me, unfortunately, and I don't like that because no one should be in judge of you, of who you are as a person. I mean, they can't take everything away, but they can demolish your character of how you perceive and who you are. But they can't take who you are from the inside of who you are. You see, I don't know if that makes sense, but who you are to the core. And they can't take your mind because you are who you are. They're the puppets, not you. But when it comes to saying if you're not a good person or not, they are the judge of it, unfortunately. And it's sad because they should not be my judge of who I am as a character, as I am as a person. Excuse me, not a character, a person. So, but this is sad. But this is how Smear Campaign works, and people are allowed to do this stuff, and it's very sad. I don't know what to say, and I just wish it would stop. I wish the pictures would stop. I wish the texting would stop as soon as they see me, pull out their phones and text. And that's how I usually know anyway. As soon as they see me, they pull their phones out real fast. The next thing I know, they're texting somebody, letting them people know that I'm here. They see me. So sooner or later, they're gonna try to get a picture, and then they're gonna send it to their friends, and then their friends send it to other people, and it just passes on. And unfortunately, like I said, I haven't been able to stop it. Not at all. Like I said, the only thing, kill them with kindness and just keep moving and smile, folks. And you're a beautiful person, whoever you are out there that's getting targeted for whatever reason that you're out there. But try not to show attention. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know the outcome. You already know what they're doing. You can't do nothing about it personally. Once it's been spread so far out, it's pointless to keep trying to fight people on this stuff. So I want to put that out there to y'all, and keep doing what y'all doing, and keep fighting the good fight. Like I said, I'm fighting it, and I hate it with passion personally because I feel like they're tearing down who you are, and I don't like that. You're being misrepresented, and you can't do anything about it because once somebody has an opinion of you, it's there, it sticks, and you can't change that, and that's the sad part. So now you can't even can't debate with it because it's out there. Once people have an opinion about you, it doesn't change. It's hard to see anybody do anything differently, and you can't tell them any differently because they see you a certain way, unfortunately. So you're not going to get a fair trial, and it's sad because you can't make nobody see nothing they don't want to see, and and it's sad. And people say you shouldn't be trying, but the problem that people don't understand is it makes it harder in life because now you got to deal with those people, and you got to see those people, and you see them on the road, you'll see them anywhere you go, and as soon as they see you, then they give you this dirty look, and you just what the, in your head, but you can't say nothing because you're looking at them well, it's what they've been told. I mean, and you can't blame them. If somebody tells you somebody's this dirtiest person in the world, and you got half people in Tacoma, Lakewood, and Puyallup saying the same thing, I mean, how are you gonna fight it? And it's sad because they don't even know what happened. They don't know what went down, no nothing. It's just the fact that it's been spread so far that if you told them the truth, it wouldn't even matter. they've made their judgment call. So hopefully, hopefully this will stop. I'm praying with God one day we can end this. Like I said, I'm a good person, and folks, I don't know what to say. Hopefully one day it'll change. Sorry I look scruffier than usual. I usually try to get myself shade. I'm looking rough these days. Like I said, I'm usually not bummy like I am now, but hopefully one day we can change the game a little bit. Have this nonsense going on. I'm praying one day this ends, but I don't know. Maybe sometimes I feel like I'm fooling myself, hoping for some miracle. But I do run into some good people, so I gotta say, there's some good that comes out of it sooner or later. Because some people realize you're a good person, but with the smear campaign going on, it makes it so hard. You can't even do anything. So this is your boy. I just want to break that down to y'all so you understand. And this is your boy, See Documentaries. Your boy Corey Blunt. I'll at your boy.